Greetings, humans. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill of Corpses. Vintersea. The tide of loneliness. The thing with Vintersea is that we actually put Vintersea instead of Vintersea in Google search to see if it finds them, and it did. That's all I had to say. Actually, that's not all I have to say. I'm gonna say other things. This is a tide that doesn't have other tides around it. So kind of like a tsunami. Because then all the other tides are negligible, so you're really lonely. Which would justify why you're so angry and you want to wreck stuff up on the shore. I feel like we've done... This is the fourth reaction we're doing from this album, and there hasn't been a single intro where we haven't disrespected the band. Usually me. The thing is... It wasn't Google search, it was YouTube search. Yeah, whatever. And we added the song title as well, so that helped. Yes. Are you ready? No! It's a tour video, by the way, so it'll be fun. Because they are. You're doing the acoustic thing.
nothing but the spirit left to heal and fall and fight. Soulless and vanishing light, the whistling cry mortified. There's no one left to hear it. Let it ring in lonesome tide.
That vocal line at the end, that's been through the song before, it's been like a bass line to other vocal lines. Yeah. And I mean B-A-S-E, not bass, because the bass lines were Carl. Wow, I have so much to say about that. The first thing I have to say is a disclaimer, I knew the song. Because I listened to the whole album. He did. I left this one out. Because reaction. Thoughts. It's a tide. It's got that continuum to it. Like and it's big sometimes and small sometimes. Yeah, it's big sometimes and small sometimes, so that depends on what happens at the seabed. And so it's got like these ups and downs to it, but always this constant surge. Yeah. It's a very good road song. Like, it matches the vibe of the video very well because of that continuum. Yeah. So continuous energy. Yes! They nailed that perfectly well. What's not continuous though are, Jeremy all of a sudden coming in and giving you a small heart attack. Because those kicks are giving you a small heart attack. And he gives no warnings. Okay, now I want a kick. Yeah, but you don't want the warnings, because that makes it boring. You kinda don't, right? I have to ask you something. How many accounts of Candice did you notice? Honestly, I'm sure she was there more times, but I only specifically laid eyes on the one. There were two. Yeah, at least two. I found two. And I love how much fan footage they have. Yes. And they advertised Old School Nerd, which is... It's a good thing to do. I love Old School Nerd. He's a great guy. Yes, yes. Go watch him. Don't watch us. But in his own words, he's an idiot. Not my words. His. Yeah, go watch him. We're idiots too. That's one thing we have in common. What was I gonna say next? I forgot. There was a flute solo. Yeah, that was like Apache Indian stuff. I have no idea who did that solo. Who did that solo? I hope it wasn't a computer. Also, Avian is a zebra girl. Because of the hat. Yeah, like, it's a cowgirl look, except it's zebra. Oh! Now I get it. But the song, let's finish up the song. So, vocal layering was awesome. Surge of energy. Ups and downs. Kicks. Bass. Solo. That's the one thing I still had out. Nothing more satisfying than a wild Jorma in his natural habitat. This is, of all solos I've heard from Vintersea, the one that I would probably most accurately describe as beautiful. It didn't flash out with technicality at you almost at all. Like, it had intense tremolo picking, but it was more to sort of give this vibrating feeling to that melody. Because, you know, it's brrr. And it's just beautiful and uplifting. What struck me the most about the solo is that it started with these, like, slightly screechy pinch harmonics and stuff. Okay. And then it went through, like, these up and down slides. Yeah. Those were... He's great at sliding. I love those techniques. And the way the rest of the solo followed is, like, it flashed when it started a bit, and then it got increasingly more as a part of the song until it basically fused back into riff. Because it planted into that tremolo picking melody, and then with the kicks and everything, it just like went back into the surge of energy. Yeah. Really, really nice how they like that. And I love the way the song ends. Yeah. With a vocal line. Yes. Yeah. What I really like about the vocals is how they kind of bring in the screams with the intense instrumentals and then the tender, cleans with the atmospheric bits. Yeah. But they also had parts where they layered scream and singing. And it's so funny when you see it on the video, and I noticed this is really confusing to me. I don't know if what I'm seeing is her screaming face, meaning she has a very well integrated technique and doesn't, you know, get very distorted a lot, or if what I'm seeing is her singing face. Because it looks kind of chill. But I'm hearing both, and I'm like, yeah. I'm also gonna say the video starts with her hitchhiking, and I'm like, why is your singer hitchhiking? It took too long to load the gear, so she just left on her own, and now you're picking her up? Or she was too noisy in the car and they dumped her on the side of the road. Nah, because you wouldn't do that. Yeah. You need that singer. You really do. Yeah. You can't have... She's supposed to be noisy. Yes. Yeah. 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 I'm not coherent here. And the one last thing that I need to shout out again about this band is just how awesome they are as people. All the fan interaction, and not just the okay, they did give fan cameos in the video, but you can't have that unless you actually hang out with your fans. Yeah. So that was awesome of them to do. And that's also a hint that we want them to do that when they come to Europe. Which better happen sometime. Get yourselves over here. Yes. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. With bells. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse out.